It seems like every manifestation coach is always pushing the advice to get really, really excited about your manifestation in order to make it happen. That the more excited you get, the faster it will come. But what if I told you that getting too excited about your manifestation may actually be what's stopping it from coming? Hi, I'm Coach Katie, creator of Manifest Best, and I help people manifest using science-backed strategies that actually make sense and are proven to work. I'm on a year-long journey to hit 100,000 subscribers in 1 year. And I currently have 1.4 thousand subscribers. So please, hit that subscribe button because I will be sharing so much valuable content during this journey. And in this video, you're going to learn how to balance your excitement in a way that actually allows your manifestation to come in. So if you've been in the manifestation community for more than a few days, I'm sure you've heard the advice of getting super duper excited about your manifestation in order to feel it real or be grateful for it before it comes. But here's the thing. When you get too excited about whatever it is you're manifesting, what you're really doing is pushing that thing away. Being overly excited means that what you want is something ridiculously amazing, something so incredible that it would rock your entire world if it actually happened. Something that would completely change your life from what it is now. Something you're not used to. It's not normal for you to have it. It's way better than what you have now. It's up on a pedestal. It's not who you are and what you reasonably assume will happen next. I'd like to start by sharing an example of this that happened to me just this morning. So I just had a baby 4 months ago, and I'm on a weight loss journey to look even better than I did before I got pregnant. And I've been losing about 2.5 pounds per week and going at a steady pace. But this morning, I stepped on the scale and I saw that I had lost 5 pounds in 1 day. Well, I got so excited. I started jumping up and down, absolutely grinning with pride. I got too excited. I was in disbelief. I got so excited that the number that I was seeing didn't even seem real. It was too good to be true. It was not what I reasonably expected. So I moved the scale and I weighed myself again just to be sure. To my horror, the scale went up 6 pounds, now saying that I had actually gained a pound from yesterday. In contrast to that excitement, I was crushed. I was in disbelief again, but this time I didn't believe that things were as bad as the scale had said. So I moved the scale again, and this time it said I had only lost 2.5 pounds since yesterday. This seemed like a very good, but very believable number. I weighed myself a few more times to confirm, and the scale stayed stuck at the 2.5 pound loss. In contrast to that first bout of excitement, I was a bit disappointed. But ultimately, this was a result that made sense to me. This is a number that seemed somewhat normal. Losing 5 pounds in one day was too exciting to be real. Getting too excited about something that you want to manifest means that you view that thing as an anomaly. We don't manifest things that we hold in such high esteem, and we certainly don't keep them long term. At best, we experience a short-lived taste of that manifestation and all the excitement that comes with it, only for the excitement to burn out, and with it too, our manifestation. We look at achieving such exciting things as a blip on our timeline, a momentary joy that slips away, if it ever comes at all. We put more value on the manifestation than we do ourselves. Instead of normalizing what we want and seeing it as the next logical step in our life journey. Now, to be fair, there are some experiences in life that are meant to be high points and are meant to be short-lived, like going on a vacation to a foreign country. It does make sense to get extra excited when manifesting a vacation because a vacation, by nature, is an anomaly. It's out of the norm. It's not an everyday occurrence. But now compare that to manifesting moving to a foreign country to live. That is a long-term manifestation. And although moving to a foreign country should feel exciting, it shouldn't be so exciting that it feels abnormal. It should feel like the next logical step. Let's look at another example. Winning the lottery. Well, that would be extremely exciting, so it makes sense to get extremely excited if that's what you're manifesting. But getting a raise at work should feel like the next logical step. Even though it's exciting, it should also feel normal. So ask yourself, is what you're manifesting something that you want to be short-lived, that is far more exciting than your normal everyday life? If so, getting super excited about manifesting it actually does make sense. But most things that we want to manifest are things that we want to experience long-term, something that we want to become our new normal. And so getting excited about things like that will actually push them away, will make them feel abnormal, overly fantastic to the point where they don't fit comfortably into your daily life. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't feel excited about your manifestation at all, of course. Remember, this is about not getting too excited. We want to find a healthy balance. So let's look back at the example of winning the lottery. If that's what you're manifesting, you do want to feel very excited about the initial win, but then what? What would logically come next after a lump sum payout? Well, wealth would be your new normal. The initial excitement of winning would wear off. And what you would be left with is not extreme excitement. Instead, you'd have a feeling of freedom, empowerment, the ability to have and do anything you want whenever you want. No more financial stress. A feeling of security. Feeling abundant when you look at your bank account. The ability to be charitable, to help family and friends. not feeling trapped in a job you don't like. These feelings would be the next logical step after winning the lottery. And not everyone who wins the lottery normalizes those feelings and beliefs. That's why so many lottery winners and even successful artists and athletes go broke in just a few years, because they only focused on that initial excitement, which burned out and didn't normalize what sustaining wealth actually feels like. For another example, let's say that you want to manifest a text from your crush. So you get really, really excited thinking about them texting you, and oh, how incredible would it be if they just talked to you. But you neglect to normalize consistent communication. So you may indeed manifest a text, but only one, or they only text you every few days, leaving you on read, and eventually they stop texting you at all because you got too excited. You saw a text as this unbelievably exciting event instead of getting a little excited, but backing that excitement up with a belief that consistent communication with them is normal. It's not that exciting. You're used to it. My friends, if you want your manifestation to last, you have to start to see it as normal. Yes, you can get excited about starting to see the results, but you have to back that excitement with a belief that getting what you want just makes sense. It's not overly exciting, it's just the next logical step. So yes, it is exciting, but it's also what you expected to happen. It's not a surprise. It's what you deserve. Make space for what you want in your life before it manifests. Practice feeling like it's a part of your daily life already. Don't just imagine the initial excitement. Imagining it showing up consistently and predictably to the point where it's almost not even noticeable anymore is what's going to make it stick. To the point where you appreciate it, but it's not on a pedestal. It feels completely normal for you. Yes, you enjoy it, but it just makes sense to be there. Like having a car to get around or having food in your fridge. Of course, you're glad to have those things, but after a while, you barely even notice them because they become so consistent in your reality. Take your manifestation off of a pedestal. Make it a part of who you are now. Appreciate it, but normalize it. You need to go farther past that initial stage of excitement and actually manifest it to stay long term. That's how you're going to get what you want and keep it for good. And when excitement turns to expectation, that's when you know your manifestation is close. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because it really helps the channel. Check out my courses, coaching, and more at manifest-best.com if you're ready to manifest the best. Happy manifesting!